lovely, lovely, beautiful human. If you just found this video, this message is for you. Things are about to get so good for you. Things are about to get so good for you because you have finally learned to let go and be in the flow. What does that mean? What does that mean? And how do I know this? Well, I will explain. I feel like whoever found this video has finally just realized that being in the flow and just living day by day and just knowing that things are going to work out for you, that the universe has your back, even when you can't see how, even when the puzzle pieces don't fit together, even though none of us have a crystal ball, you just know. You just know. You're embracing and embodying that energy right now. And you are so in the flow. Life could look a little messy right now. It could look a little uncertain. Maybe there's been a lot of changes, maybe a lot of rapid change. And in the past, you would hold on to those circumstances and view them as something negative or view them as if your world was crumbling around you. But you have finally realized that living in a mindset and a frequency of just knowing that things are unfolding exactly as they should, that is directly connecting you to your higher self and your purpose. And that is not easy to do. Guys, I suffer with this too. I have days where when things don't appear to be working out for me in my reality the way that I expected or the way that I would prefer in the given moment, I would start to think that I was doing something wrong, that I was the problem. If you suffer with that, I want you to know you are never the problem. You're only the problem if you tell yourself, I'm the problem. Your whole world could be falling apart, but as long as you don't say in your mind, I'm the problem, everything's gonna work out because it's all about frequency. It's all about the energy that you are embodying. And if you have found this video, you are starting to realize that. I'm almost getting a sense of like, I don't know, of just like, you know what? Okay, whatever. Like wherever you want to take me, universe, I will go, like a leaf in the wind energy, kind of just going with the flow and not being afraid. Why are we as human beings sometimes so afraid to let the universe carry us? Why do we make every mishap and everything that tends to not work out feel like the end of the world? Even the phrase, the end of the world, doesn't even have to exist. Somebody made up that phrase. It doesn't even have to be real. If you tell yourself every day, despite what's happening around me, I am lucky. I am so blessed to have the things I have in my life, the relationships, the experiences. I'm loved, I'm worthy, I'm strong. The universe is on my side. Everything works out. Everything works out. Oh yeah, I don't know how, but I know it's still going to. That is the energy. That is stepping into your higher self, queen or king energy. That is knowing that the universe is always going to unfold for you the way that it should for your story. And maybe it has not been the easiest road. Maybe you've had many different versions of yourself that you have had to make peace with, forgive, overcome. I see these versions. I see these past yous in moments like this where if something didn't work out or if you were going through, you know, a down period, a lower frequency period, it happens to everyone. You would think, oh no, what am I going to do? What did I do wrong? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Why is the universe doing this to me? You would feel like a victim, but you are never a victim because nothing outside of you can hurt you. Nothing outside of you could take your power away. Nothing outside of you could change your frequency unless you choose for it to change your frequency. Let me share a personal story. I used to think a lot of my self-worth depended on physical things happening in my life. It depended on my job, where I lived, the type of friends I had, validation. Not even just validation from people validating me, but just circumstances validating me. And I always felt like when you're in that mindset, you are kind of chained to physical circumstances. You're chained to the 3D reality. So let's say you get laid off from your job. If you put all of your self-worth into the fact that you had a job and now you're laid off, you're gonna feel like, oh my God, I'm a horrible person. Oh my God, it's my fault, or I'm a failure, or oh my gosh, I'm such like a pathetic, sad person because I got laid off from my job. That physical thing that happened has nothing to do with your frequency, with who you are at your core. And that's your creativity, your joy, your passion, the way you talk, the way you express yourself, the way that you connect with the rest of humanity through the unique gifts that you have to give. That doesn't go away when something else happens. That doesn't go away if someone breaks up with you. That doesn't go away if you lose some friendships. That doesn't go away if someone says something mean to you. None of that stuff ever goes away. You and your energy is still there, always. So you have to remember that you're always in control. You're always in power. And these external circumstances can make you feel chained and attached to them as if you're kind of like in a jail. Like you're kind of like your frequency and your self-worth and your happiness is dependent on these things outside of yourself. That's like being trapped. Free yourself. Free yourself. And if you found this video, I just have a feeling that you have started to do that. I'm holding my golden healer right now. I feel like this is finding people here who are finally realizing like, hey, my energy, my inner peace, how I feel about myself day to day is the most important thing above all else. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. It doesn't matter who judges you. It doesn't matter who disagrees with this mindset. You know it. You're stepping into this energy. And you know what? For everything you've gone through, you deserve it. You deserve to embrace and embody this energy. You deserve to know that you are strong, you are worthy, you are creative, you are inspiring, you are amazing, you are awesome. You can get through anything. You're a warrior, you're inspirational all the time, even when you're going through a low moment. And here's another thing, if this can make you feel a little bit better, if you're watching this and you're just like, well, you don't understand what's going on right now, it's really bad for me. Listen, I've been there, okay? But those low moments, those times of transition, when we feel tempted to doubt ourselves and we feel tempted to go back into those negative mindsets, they are actually transforming us, and they're moments of lessons. And you know what's great about lessons? You know what's great about lessons and new experiences and having down periods? Is you evolve. And you get through them even stronger, even more, unbeatable. Literally, you are unbeatable. No one can defeat you. If you're watching this video, no one can defeat you. Those tower moments, those moments in your life where you had to start over again and again and again and you felt hopeless, you felt like you were back at the bottom, they are presenting themselves to you because you can handle it. You can friggin' handle it. Nothing, no one is going to defeat you. You've come too far. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late to let anything bring you down at this point after everything you've gone through. So I just want to tell you, whoever found this video, it is all going to work out. It may not be clear right now, but you are living in flow and you are trusting that your spirit guides, the universe, it is going to work out. Your spirit guides have your back. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. So live in that high vibration. Rock that frequency, rock that confidence, keep your heart open, keep radiating who you are, regardless of what anyone says, regardless of what's happening around you in the physical, because that stuff matters the least. That stuff matters the least out of anything in this life, anything in this experience. What matters the most is how you treat yourself, how you feel inside every day, and your trust that everything always works out for you, and it is. So I hope that helped whoever needed to hear it. You're going to be completely fine, and I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you next time. Bye!